Alubat America, I'm Rob Poirier. We talk a lot about the fact that building an aluminum boat is harder. One of the first issues is the fact that it requires a professional, trained, skilled staff. Today we've asked Luc Jurien to give us a tour of the paint shop. And I'd like to point out that it takes as long to just paint an Alubat as it takes to completely build and commission a typical fiberglass boat of the same size.
Now we are in one of the two paint shops. So we try to have two boats working parallel in the paint shops. Here we are on a 370 that is getting ready for the final coat. You can see that masking is done. The first coat of bottom paint is already on. Everything that is masked here will stay bare aluminium, and we'll do the finish at the very end, polish the aluminium. And then all the superstructure on deck are getting ready for the final coat, for the finish. So the process is the boat will be grind and clean and vacuum clean, and then pressure wash with hot water to a certain pressure to remove all the alumine on the aluminium. Straight away the boat comes in. Once it's dry, it's painted straight away. One important thing is we work in a controlled area, which means that we control the temperature and the hygrometry. We need to be able to have a stable environment for the paint to cure properly. The first layer of paint is the most important. You have to paint aluminium before alumine builds up again. That's the most important. Our boat stays 4 weeks in the paint shop. It's not because there's really 4 weeks of work on the paint itself. It's because you need time to cure in between two layers of paints. And when you use the feeler and sand the feeler, you need time to cure. That's the process for the paint. And we will do certain other operation while the boat is in the paint shop. We will work on insulation of the boat. So that will be 2 layers of sprayed cork everywhere above the waterline and under the deck and under the roof. So those 2 layers build up 5 millimeters of cork, and that will avoid any condensation on the aluminium. And then we build some more inertia with black foam. Black foam is polyurethane foam with closed cell. 25 mil thick is the standard for the 370 and the 430, and we go to 48 mil for the 490. So when the boat exits the paint shop, it's getting ready for the woodwork and all the systems to be installed in the finishing booth. On deck, you will have up to 9 layers of paint. So in between those 9 layers of paint, you need time for the solvent to get out and for the paint to cure, so that you get a very good result. So you see now that the boat is fully ready for the final coat of paint. Everything is sanded. In between 2 layers, of course, we change color. So that allows us to see that everything has been painted. And when we sand, we can see if we reach the layer that is underneath or not. So that's very important to have alternate color in between 2 layers. So these boats will have some Flexitech in the cockpit area, everywhere in the cockpit area. But all the deck will be painted with anti-slick paint. And if you have a boat with Flexitech, that's an option. You can have Flexitech all the way around on the deck.
One of the real exceptional things about the Alubat Boatyard is the management. A guy like Luc, who has literally lived with his family aboard an Alubat for several years and has sailed his entire life, really makes the managing of this boatyard pretty exceptional. So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to speaking to you again soon. Okay, pack it.